Hello folks, and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name's Abby, and I'm currently in my last term at University of Waterloo, where I'm doing a double degree in sexuality, marriage and family studies, and in social development studies. Today, I'm here to share some tips and tricks about attending university during a pandemic. Right now, it is a crazy time in our world, and this pandemic has caused so much stress for everyone. Put essays, lectures, readings, and exams on top of all that, and no wonder we feel stressed out. As someone who's navigated university in a pandemic at the same time, I'm here to share some tips and tricks that helped me avoid the C while I get a degree. Cue bad groaning about the bad joke. So, without further ado, here's how you can navigate the craziness of university with the craziness of a pandemic. Tip 1. My first tip is create an enjoyable space that you can use exclusively for school. This space is where you do readings, attend online lectures, participate in group Zooms, late night studying, and last minute essay writing. This space can be a desk, a kitchen table, a corner in your basement, or bedroom, or anywhere you feel comfortable. But what's important is to make this space your own. Decorate to your liking. Make it a safe space where you can be productive and creative, or at least comfortable while scrolling through Instagram. Me, for example, I love plants. So I have a bunch of fake and real plants around my space because it makes me happy and helps me be productive and creative. Tip 2. My second tip for you is to get yourself a planner. It can be a physical planner like this one. I got mine at Winners. It can be a digital planner or an ordinary notebook. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just a place where you can put down your due dates, appointments, and meetings. At the beginning of your term, put all your due dates into your planner. I personally like to color code my courses because I find them easier to read and locate. Plus, it makes it look prettier. But you don't have to. Your planner means you get to choose what you want to make it. You can make it your own with stickers, drawings, and colors. In addition to a planner, I recommend getting a huge dry erase board. Upside down. Huge dry erase board from either the dollar store or the UW bookstore. At the start of each month, go through your planner and put the important things you have for the month onto the calendar. Having it all laid out makes it so much easier to remember what's going on and what's coming up, and it helps me stay organized. Tip number 3. This tip may seem obvious and simple, but this tip has really helped with my motivation. My tip, simply get dressed. Sounds simple, right? But during a pandemic, it's easy to get stuck in a rut of the same sweatpants and sweatshirts from high school. I've been there. So when the winter term started, I made it my goal to get dressed every day. Get dressed in your favorite jeans and cute shirt, do your hair, do your makeup, or simply change from your PJs to comfy sweats. It's up to you. The act of actually getting dressed though, especially when you wake up, allows you to feel productive and like you've accomplished something already when starting your day. Tip number 4. One of the hardest things about this pandemic has been the lack of social interaction. Who would have thought I'd miss rushing into an 8 a.m. class full of 200 people? The lack of interaction can make us feel isolated and out of touch with our peers. So for tip number 4, I recommend reaching out to your fellow classmates. DM the girl in your psych class who you think has great fashion sense, or email the guy who is interested in the same Marvel movies as you. A huge sentiment that was expressed in our capstone seminar was that people wish they made more connections within their SMF community. So reach out. What's the worst that could happen? They don't answer you back? No big deal. It's not like you actually have to interact with them anyways. Creating a community can help you make the whole experience less lonely. If reaching out is too forward, there are other ways you can connect with people. Go to office hours, join a study group, or be added to a group chat for your specific course. You can also join the SMF Society, where they host a bunch of different events remotely to help people connect within the SMF community. This pandemic has been hard on everyone, and creating a normal university experience, which could simply be participating in small talk before Zoom class starts, can help add a hint of normalcy to this unique experience. Tip number 5. My last tip is one of the simplest ones, but probably the hardest. Tip number 5 is allowing yourself a break. University is stressful enough, but university during a pandemic times that stress by 10. University is not everything. Working remotely, it can seem like university is though. You're studying, you're attending lectures, you're writing essays and working on presentations. It can be overwhelming, and that's okay. We're living through a worldwide pandemic. You're allowed to feel stressed and overwhelmed and tired and just sucky. Most likely, university isn't the only thing on your plate either. You may be working, living with family, which can be a huge adjustment when you're used to living by yourself or experiencing the stresses of life. It's okay to allow yourself a break. Burnout is real, and it's important to take care of yourself. So don't put too much pressure on yourself to get straight A's or do every single reading. Allow yourself to breathe. So those are some of my tips and tricks about navigating school in a pandemic. Before I end my video, I'm going to share some tips and tricks courtesy of the other SMFers in our capstone seminar and what they found helpful while attending university during the pandemic. So a really common one was get outside, even if it's for 5 minutes. The fresh air and sunshine makes a world of difference. Number 2 is don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out to your profs, to your peers, to your academics advisors. Reaching out makes you feel less alone. And lastly, a huge one was just to give yourself a break. Like I said in my last tip. Because, living during a pandemic is crazy. Attending university and a pandemic, it just adds so much stress to life. And so it's sometimes okay to just take a step back and take a break. So hopefully these tips and tricks help you navigate your university experience while living through a pandemic. University is hard and scary and overwhelming, but it's also an exciting, fun, and amazing time. Just do your best and you'll be fine. That's all, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. See you next time.